weiß Bescheid. Intendo.
Welcome to all Caribbean entrepreneurs. If you've been ready and waiting to take your business digital and get paid online while you sip something strong on the beach, this podcast is for you. We'll hear from the Caribbean's finest entrepreneurs on topics like e-commerce, business development, brand building, social media, their wins and failures. This is the only place in the region helping you navigate the digital age from the Caribbean's perspective. This is Digipreneur FM. And now, let's give it up for the Digiboss himself, Mr. Karan Rose.
We're back again with another episode of Digipreneur FM, Sunday Motivations. Now, I know this episode is dropping a bit late. It has been a hectic weekend, and then I kind of started to feel a bit under the weather. So it's been one of those days. But you know what? Better late than never. And then on top of that, this week that passed was so busy, we didn't even get to drop an episode during the week. However, we did get to do some interviews with respects to how to sell on Amazon. And then we also got to talking about, PayPal in the Caribbean in 2021. So even though we didn't get a podcast episode this week, we definitely got some live streaming videos. So if you haven't already, go check out Karen Rose on YouTube. And we have a channel that is full of content, full of information, and it's a lot of how-to stuff. It's a lot of how-to content showing you guys behind the scenes. So if you guys haven't subscribed to me over on YouTube, definitely go and do that because there's a lot more content on that platform as well. So what I wanted to do with this week's edition of Sunday Motivation, as I said, I've been feeling a bit under the weather and I just have not been up for it. But you know what? I didn't want to just not drop an episode this week. So what I decided to do was I had done 2 motivational videos. Kind of think it's kind of like Goalcast. If you guys know Goalcast or you follow them, I had done 2 motivational videos that kind of they're similar to Goalcast, but it's my own flavor, my own style, my own thing, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to drop one of those episodes that I did as the feature for this week's Sunday Motivations. I definitely think you guys would enjoy it. Just listening back to the content, it definitely helped me get into the right frame of mind to even just say, you know what, let's not miss this week. Let's just get something out. Let's put something together, get it out to you guys, because I know that the Digipreneur family is always looking for the content. So without further ado, this episode of Sunday Motivations is called Teach One. Check it out. Brad Henry once said, "A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill the love of learning." Now, I don't consider myself to be one of the best teachers around. I'm just someone who finds joy in sharing my knowledge with others. I know that we all hold a key piece of information that might complete someone else's puzzle. We are living in the greatest time in human history. We walk around every day with access to a world of knowledge right in our pockets. Information isn't the problem. Direction is. If you are thinking to yourself, well, I'm no teacher, or who am I to guide someone else? Remember, you are always ahead of someone who is just starting out. Every mind is like a candle. Sharing your light will never dim yours. In the Caribbean, every challenge is an opportunity for us to rise and make our mark in the region. This isn't a time for holding on to our knowledge, experience, or wisdom. This is a time of sharing. Now is the time to ask ourselves, have I provided value to someone's life today? There is an old African proverb. You might know it, And if this is the first time you have heard it, I want you to internalize it. Each one, teach one. You hold a missing piece for someone else. Give it to them. Each one, teach one. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's edition of Sunday Motivations. I will see you guys this week with more audio masterclasses. If you haven't followed me on social media, Karen Rose everywhere, don't forget to check out the Digipreneur.fm website so that you guys can stay up to date on all of the content, subscribe to the email list or the notification list, and be the first to be notified for any of our live streams for Digipreneur Live, any of the upcoming interviews. Just, jump on the website, subscribe. That way you guys are always in tune with what's happening. I'll see you guys in the next episode.
You've been listening to the Digiboss, Karan Rose. We hope your notepad was filled after this episode. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. The learning doesn't stop, folks. And to make sure you don't miss any gems from the Digiboss, go over and follow him on all social media platforms at Karan Rose. Folks, don't just sit there with a notepad. We need you to implement at least one thing into your business before the next episode. That's the only way your business levels up. Thanks for listening to Digipreneur FM. Now go be great.